And you won't believe how easy it is. See, it really doesn't matter that trait or animal sketch or plant sketch. I used to literally hate it. And this is the best way to. I know it's looking messy, but don't worry. You are supposed to dip your brush after every stroke. Hope you all liked it. I absolutely loved it. How I'm loving this, how it turned out. Hi everyone, my name is Sakshi. Welcome to season 1, episode 9 of Tell Your Art by Sakshi. And today we are going to learn a beautiful floral perspective sketches. And you won't believe how easy it is to make flowers in different angles. It's going to be fun and roller coaster ride. Let's get started. You know what? You taught me how to paint florals, but now I'm facing difficulty when I'm sketching the florals in different angles, in different perspectives. Oh, why not? We can learn how to make this flowers in different angles and how we can also sketch different flowers. It's actually very difficult to understand, how to do that, how to do that. See, no matter whatever you sketch, everything is broken down in different shapes. Okay, so we need to learn how to make different shapes and lines and curves so we can join them together and make a beautiful sketch. See, it really doesn't matter that if you're making a portrait or animal sketch or plant sketch or anything, it all can be done very beautifully, with simple shapes. Okay, so we need to learn that first. All right. Okay, let's go now. Let's do it. Okay, then let's go. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as we are going to sketch flowers, it is something with a lot of softness, fragile, sensitive thing, right? So we have to make sure that we do it very delicate and beautiful. So you are just going to do some lines. If you remember that in episode 5, we have learned the basics of sketching, and that is very important. If you do that episode 5, and then you do this, trust me, your flowers will be much better. Okay, so you will just make some lines. You will just do some waves. Okay, to make your hand comfortable. Okay, then you will go like this. Okay, you will do lines like this. You will practice some circles. If you all remember, in episode 5, I have explained you about lines and basic shapes in detail, so do must check it out. When I started sketching, I used to literally hate it because I always thought that, oh god, it's so boring, why to learn, let me just do the painting part. But then I got many students who forced me to do sketching, so then I have to learn it. Okay, so but then now I just started loving sketching and it's working well. So even if you don't like sketching, do the drill part. It's going to be very helpful in your in your paintings. Now see, we will start with the simple flower. I hope you remember episode 4 how we did it. Okay, over there we learned how to make gerbera, how we learned how to paint gerbera, this scarlet lily, aster, and for all of them the shapes were similar. So first we will do that. So you will make a circle. I will try. See, I am making it dark because it should be visible to you guys. It should be visible to you, okay? When you are going to do it, you are supposed to make it light only. Is that clear? Okay. Place the center point. Go circle. Okay. Go circle. Now you all can use a ruler and a circular. There is no problem and there is no harm in that. This is a basic structure, okay? And this is the best way to sketch a cosmos, sunflower, aster, lily and everything, okay? So you have to go like U shape. See, today flower doesn't matter which flower we are doing it. You need to understand the concept so you can use it for all the flowers. Are you getting it? So make sure you use the same concept and make multiple flowers so you will just get used to with this process. Okay, you will make it like a U shape. See, my motto is to make you understand the process. So you can just make any flower by your own. You should not need anybody's help. Okay, the first flower is done. Now, the next one. See, it's very interesting. I don't have any flower, unfortunately. But let's just understand one thing. The flowers are something which can be placed at different many angles. It's like it's not even countable. The flower can be placed like, suppose this is a flower, it can be placed like this, down, up, this, completely up, right? Okay, so now we will do a flower which is slightly facing up, a slight up, and then the bottom part is visible. So let's go. So you will make an oval. Like this. Just to make sure that we don't go out of angle, we will just make some spokes going from here. Okay, now it's very interesting, trust me. The center, the slanting, okay, center here. I know it's looking messy, but don't worry, it is going to make sense. I'll just take my marker and I will outline the petals so you understand exactly what kind of structure you should expect. Got it? Okay. Can you believe it was so easy? So you just have to understand the basics and everything will be done. If you want, you can just add some shading like this. You can do some hatching. See, this episode is all about clearing your foundation so you understand how to do it, okay? Alright, now the next position. So this is a position where the flower is mostly facing up. There's a position where it's half up and half in the front. So we'll study that one. In that one, you will make the oval slightly bigger and thicker, okay? And the bottom part will go curvy. Instead of going cone shape, it will go curvy. And it will go down like this, okay? Okay. It will go like this, okay? Because the center part is slightly visible there. Now again, the same rule will follow, making the line from the center so you guys don't go out of perspective. Okay, so this is a very crucial one. See, center, see over here, the flower should be technically right. Okay. This is the folded part, okay? That's the best part of this flower. This is like, I'll just outline it and you will see the beauty, how it is looking like. Okay, done. You will just go like this because it is a folding. Alright, so now we will do a flower which will be like, not in some angle, like not a tilty one, like no, sorry. We will do one flower which is not changing the shape, like in terms of this, how it has changed the shape, but it is still facing there. So that will go like slanting, facing here, but in this way. You will understand what I'm talking about. You will place the center also with the oval. See, these are just the rough ones I'm making, just to make you understand how actually it works. Okay, it's too big. I'll fix it. Now, once I'm done, okay, if I do any mistake, I can always correct it in florals. And it will go like this. Got it? That's how it will look like. If you want to be like a little slanting, same thing but with a different angle. Always make the spoke, see, passing here through the center. That will help you out to make beautiful petals. If you want, you can see just add some twist like this. This is somewhat like a cosmos. See, we are almost done with all types of angles. Front, up, side and tilted. Flat tilted here. Right? Yeah. Now let's do the bud. So, see, you will make a shape like this for the bud. Complete it. Go up. Alright. It's very simple. I'll just trace it and show it to you. All the types of angles are done. The bud is done. Now, there's one type of leaf where just go like this, correct? Have you seen a rose leaf? Okay, I'll just tell you. Go back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. I will just show you how beautiful it will look like. This is the easiest method, Let's just see if we can combine this into a very beautiful bouquet. Okay, let's go. My front flower will be here. There will be a side one, center, something facing like this. It's too big, but this will be a bud. This will be some wild flowers. I mean to say grasses. Yeah, because see, whenever we are making a bouquet, we need to add some wildflowers also. I can make a wildflower here. A leaf here. A bud here. Okay, it's looking very beautiful, isn't it? You know what? My heart says that I should paint this and it will look gorgeous. So let's start painting. Alright, so now what I did is I just took my eraser and I just made everything very light. Okay, then it should look clean and lovely. Now I will roll my brush in white and dipping the tip in blue. Now see. If you don't know this trick, if you are very confused how to do this, go back to my episode 4, do this and then do this one. It will be very nice. Press and in. I have to go very slow. Take a very little bit of color. Okay. You have to go slow. You are supposed to dip your brush after every stroke, to get a very beautiful one. See, very slowly and steadily do it. See, you have to go very slow. If you don't go slow, then what will happen is there are chances that you will smudge here and there. So that's why I'm giving a lot of time to that one to get it dry very well. And then only I will move ahead. It's looking good, not bad. Okay, with your liner brush, We'll slowly do it. As we are going to add something very much interesting, I will tell you what. I'll take my brush backside, I'll dip it in the color. A simple touch, see? Isn't it looking very interesting yet simple, you know? So always follow your intuition, always follow your gut feeling, whatever it says, just do it. You know, I have did many paintings with my intuition and trust me, it turns out so well. Like it's now I am just going to fill all the leaves places wherever it is necessary. So I'm just rolling my brush. Oh, light green and dipping the tip in dark green. So see now. Do it. I messed up. It's okay. It's okay. It is still fixable. Okay. Now I will take it and I'll extend right from here. Isn't it looking a twisty leaf, right? That's a trick to make a twisty leaf. I'll just show you again. Wait. So what you have to do is you have to take a little lighter green, okay? Let me do it here. No, I don't want to repeat the pattern. But okay, let me do it here. Light green, press and close. Okay? Now you have to take your darker one. You have to take it from here. See, isn't it looking like a twisted one? So over here you can do it and close. Once it is closed, it's looking so good. I'm loving it. Bottom part like this. These small detailings matters a lot. Okay, it's looking amazing. Right. Are you liking it? Oh, that's so gorgeous. Thank you so much. Let's do the center part and complete it. See, for the center part it's very simple. You have to take the earbud and you have to just keep on dabbing in the center. So we will get the textured one. Okay, so you will take a liner brush. Okay, and you will just tie the knot like this. Okay, it's looking cute. I loved it. We are done with this. You got it, like how it works. See, it's very important. You need to understand this, that whatever you paint, whatever you sketch, if you can do that particular thing with the pencil, you will be able to do with the brush also. Okay, please do make this and share it on the community post. I would love to see your paintings. Please do subscribe my channel and like this video and comment and tell me what else you would like to learn. I'll surely make the tutorial on this. I hope you really like it. I'm loving this, how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. God bless you all. See, this is how it is looking like. I hope you all liked it. You know, I absolutely loved it, how this turned out. Please do subscribe my channel and like this video and let me know what else you would like to learn. I'll surely take it in the next episode. Till then, keep painting. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless you all.